Hey y'all, Meredith here with Peak Performance, and today we are talking a little bit about the pull-up. A lot of people have issues with the pull-up because of a few different factors. Some people don't have the shoulder mobility to get up into that full hang position, but most of us, it's really more of a stability issue. So if you're coming back from a shoulder injury and are having issues with this, here's a few things that you can do. So if you have the mobility to get into that full hang position, one thing that you can do is you can do what's called a scat pull. So basically you're starting from that full hang position and you're gonna pull your shoulder blades down and back like you're trying to kind of poke your chest forward a little bit. So you really want to think about squeezing those shoulder blades down and back. If you can't do this with your full weight, you can set your bar up. If you have an adjustable one, you can set it up to where you have your toes on the floor still, and you're just pulling part of your weight and you're still supported. Another option is to take a chair and put it up underneath you so you can put a little bit of weight through your feet. If you physically cannot get in that full hang position without pain, then another option you can do is to kind of scale it down a little bit. So you can take any kind of squat rack and say you don't have the shoulder mobility to get up into that full hang position. What you can do is come to your squat rack and you can kind of grab on, scoot your hips back, and then go down until you feel a good stretch in that shoulder. So if you want to find that sweet spot to where you don't have any shoulder pain, but you feel like it's doing a little bit of something. So you feel that pulling or that stretching feeling, but not any pinching in your shoulder. So when you get to that point, you're going to hang out here and hold that stretch for a couple of minutes, okay? So once you've held it for a couple of minutes, what you want to do is you can push down like you're trying to push the squat rack down lower, and then pull up like you're trying to lift it up. You want to think about pushing and pulling as hard as you can without any kind of pain in that shoulder. Another option while you're here to kind of help your shoulder learn to function here is to do some of those scat pulls in this position, or at least to try and simulate that. So you're basically holding in this position, and then you're going to try and pull that shoulder blade down and back. Okay? If that's painful at all, then bring your hand down lower and find that spot to where you can function there and to where you feel like you don't have any kind of pain. A lot of times with shoulders, we may have the mobility to do things, but we don't necessarily have the stability, so our body doesn't know how to function in that range of motion if we haven't worked in it before. So if you're coming back from a long time off and trying to get into pull-ups, these are some great things you can do to try and kind of ease your body into it and to teach your shoulder to control itself so that you don't end up hurting yourself while trying to master a pull-up. If you're having any kind of shoulder issues and you need some help getting over them, give us a call at Peak Performance. We'd love to help you out.